What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Alright, so as you guys could probably tell by the title, or even before clicking the video, this video is not going to be a gaming video. It is going to be focused on life advice, you could say. It's a life advice type of video. So yeah, here are 20 things that every 20-plus-year-old should keep in mind. Number 1, every day is a new day. It could be Monday, Saturday, Christmas. Forget about yesterday. Learn from your mistakes, and let go of yesterday's problems. Just think of it as if technically every day was a new beginning. That simple. Number 2, time is not money. Now, yes, time is important. Money is important. But if you lose money, you can get it back. And if you lose time, it's gone forever. So, are they really the same? Are they really equal? Is time really money? It's a metaphor, but just be conscious that money could be wasted. It's gonna be wasted. I've wasted so much money in my life on random things, either wants, needs, for people, for myself. But, you could always gain money back. You could work for it. You could get it back. But you see, the time that you use, the time that you invest cannot be taken back. Use your time wisely, invest it wisely. And don't spend your time, worrying about things that don't matter. 5-year plans or even 2-year plans can be overrated. Matter of fact, I believe that it can be more distracting to the present moment. Yes, I do agree with envisioning your future, having a vision, having goals for 5 years, 2 years, long-term goals. But I do feel that you need to start worrying about your current self, your present self, and that your future self will worry about his future self. I don't know where I left my phone, but I'm probably in the washroom. But I have a list. I write down a bunch of things that I need to do, things that I need to accomplish. And I attack them on different times, different occasions, whenever I can. Sometimes there are plans or things that I would just leave off for another day, and then certain things that I would just do right now. But I feel that is so much more practical, because at the end of the day, or in the long run, you're gonna scroll, or whether you write it on paper, you're just gonna turn pages, and then you're gonna see I've accomplished so many things. You're gonna be like, oh wow, I've done this, I've done that, and it's gonna be amazing. You're gonna realize that you've accomplished so much more than you could ever imagine. But yes, 5-year plans, 2-year plans are good, but don't neglect your present self. That's just what I meant to say. 4, learn to say no at the right time. Now, I emphasize on at the right time, because I was a person that used to always say yes. I was a yes man, you could say, people pleaser, and it's normal, you want to be as efficient, as effective. You want to say yes to everything. That's just normal. When you're a young person, you're gonna say yes because you have the energy, you have the time, but it's just not practical at the end of the day. While it is an honorable thing to say yes always, it is not practical at the end of the day. Why? Because you're gonna overpromise and then you're gonna underdeliver. You're gonna set some expectations that are way too high. And I don't recommend that for yourself and for other people around you. Number 5. This one is super simple, but I feel like some people need to hear it. You'll make a lot of mistakes in your life. But don't let the fear of failing prevent you from helping and accomplishing certain things. Whenever I make a mistake, whether I know it or not, it always, I don't know how to describe it. It bites me back. It actually, I feel bad. I feel bad towards people. I feel bad for myself. I feel sorry. it's to that point. But I'm telling you, that feeling is gonna pass. And then when you learn, it's a greater feeling. It's a better feeling. So don't be afraid because you feel like you're gonna fail or you're gonna make a mistake. Just do it and learn from it. Number 6, open your eyes and stretch your ears. Now this one is a tough one for me as well. Not because I speak a lot, but because there are some moments where I do speak a lot. And there are moments where I just constantly have to say something. But observe the moments and learn to listen. Listening is also part of communication. I've had some communication classes and we had this activity where we had to just listen and we weren't even allowed to speak for a whole minute. The teacher was like, close your mouth and open your ears. And we practiced. Some people were very good at it. Some people were terrible. But I think when you learn to listen more, you realize so many things. There's so many things that you start seeing. It's just crazy because it's seeing with your ears is not possible, but when you listen, that's when you start seeing. It's just kind of crazy. But you know, there's this wise man that once told me, hey, you, I like you a lot because you don't talk a lot. And the less you talk, the less mistakes you make. And he told me that as a kid because I was very quiet when I was a kid. And I was like, what did he just say? But then every now and then, those words resonate back to me. And it's true because the less you speak, the less mistakes you make, because more often than not, our thoughts are not connected to the first words that come out of our mouth. So we would speak without thinking sometimes, and that can be damaging. It can be hurtful to ourselves. It can be hurtful to others around us. It's just not a good look overall. So yeah, I've elaborated crazy on this one. But yeah, let's just continue. Number 7, there are 2 types of people. Those that are disciplined and everyone else. 100% of the first group becomes successful, and some in the second group eventually do become successful. But it's what you consistently do every day that matters. Growth doesn't happen overnight. You just gotta stay disciplined. It's tough. Discipline is something that you need to train, that you need to put into practice every single day. So don't think of it as a one day at a time type of thing, but think of it as a mindset, a mentality, a lifestyle. So number 8, hard work doesn't guarantee results. Sometimes you just have to work smart. Kind of tough to say. This is not like the old-fashioned way. A lot of people are gonna be like, no, you gotta work hard, but not really, not anymore. I don't feel like it. I feel like it's sometimes you gotta work hard, sometimes you gotta work smart. That's just how it is, unfortunately, because working constantly hard is actually going to create some expectations. I think I've mentioned that earlier, and life is not going to be fair. Number 9, this one is going to be tough for me to say. Now, don't take it out of context. Don't edit this, and don't come at me. But intelligence is overrated, and talent is really overrated. Don't get me wrong. If you're smart and if you're really talented, yes, it will take you to those special places. It will take you to certain heights. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not hating on those 2. Don't get me wrong. But there are 3 things. I don't even know why I said things. 3 things that you need to be successful. Vision, passion, and commitment. Now, vision is always the beginning of something. Everything starts with a vision. You need to envision something happening. Close your eyes and think about that thing. And then that's where passion comes in. Passion will push you. Some people are actually born with a lot of passion. They are passionate people naturally. But other people may need to develop this passion or their passions, whatever it may be. As I said, passion will push you. It'll push you, it'll push you. But then when vision and passion are limited, or whenever they stop, or whenever they slow down, that's where commitment comes in. That's when it comes into the picture. And that's when it pushes you beyond and brings you to places where you want to go. Never forget vision, passion, commitment. Now, yes, these three could be blended with talent and intelligence, but you can never remove these three aspects and just think that, oh, I'm smart and I'm talented and I'll be successful. It doesn't work like that. Number 10, you can have endless dreams, but not endless priorities. There's always going to be something to do. But that does not mean that you need to accomplish everything. Dream big, but start prioritizing and attacking the little things. It's a great lesson for life, for your love life as well, and for your career. You could always have this much in your vision, this much in your dream. These could be your aspirations, but the reality is that you're better off accomplishing this and then dreaming this, than dreaming all of this and accomplishing only this. That's just how life works, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depends how you see it, right? 11, again, don't take this out of context. Please, please, please don't come for me. But school does not equal education. Hold up. Now I know a lot of people are gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Listen. If I have a son or a daughter, doesn't matter, but I'm just saying son because, if ever I do have a son, I will encourage him to go to school. I'll push him to go to school. Push him. I'll really push him. But if ever he does come to me one day and he tells me, Dad, I finished high school, but I don't really feel like going to college. I don't really feel like going to university. I just want to, perhaps maybe do this trade school or something and then finish quick and go work. I'm going to be like, okay, well, have you tried it? Obviously, I'm not going to tell him, oh, okay, no, that's fine. You can do whatever you want. No. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that education is not limited to school. I've tried for 5 years after high school. I've been on and off in college. And yes, maybe it's because I didn't study enough. Maybe I just didn't put enough effort. But that's just how I am. That's just how I'm built. I am a man of results. I like to see results. And I just didn't see those results when I was at school because I felt like I was just there for the degree or for the certification. Now, this is the point that I'm trying to get to. If you pay for someone to teach you something, that's not education. For me, that's just not education. But it's when you start doing something that you love. Now, I know it's going to sound cliche, but you gotta love what you do. Yes, there's times where you gotta learn to love what you do, but there are times where we just gotta accept it, that school is not meant for everyone. While education, now everyone should be educated, but school does not mean education. So if a person refuses or feels like they don't need to go to school, why criticize them? Why judge them, Let them be educated somewhere else. It could be Google, it could be life experiences. It could be from a mentor, it could be from someone. Anyways, I think I got sidetracked. But yeah, just know that no one can learn more than you. So at the end of the day, you're the one that's learning and you're the one that needs to be educated. So don't let other people tell you that you got to go to school in order for you to be educated. That's just not true. I'll leave it there and you guys can take it the way you want to take it. Number 12, take accountability. The world would be an easier place to live if everyone did so. Personally, I screw up a lot, and most of the time it's tough for me to admit it. But at the end of the day, I always take responsibility. And I don't blame others. I just take it and I go. I go my way. And I carry this mistake. And I take responsibility, full responsibility. That's just what we got to do. It is what it is, Number 13, Now, this one as well, please don't take it out of context. But number 13 is you don't always need a mentor. If you have one, great. If you don't, great. You know, you can outsource a lot of things in life. Take them from the exterior, take them from, you know, other people. But living your life isn't one. You can't outsource living your life. That's something you're just gonna have to learn yourself. And reality is your mentor is not gonna be your mentor forever. That mentor might pass away. This person might leave you. So be teachable, but realize that not everyone is your teacher. And don't be controlled or don't be misled by people. That's just the important point. So nothing deep, nothing negative about having mentors. Just like what I said, be teachable, but realize that not everyone's your teacher. Number 14, leaders build more leaders. So A players develop more A players. B players don't develop C players, and so on and so forth. So if you feel like you're already an A player and you feel like you're the smartest in the room, you gotta go find another room, because the way that life works is that you're always gonna look upwards. So there's always gonna be someone above you, and that person is gonna build and make you into a leader, but it's just a cycle. You will be a leader, but someone will be a leader above you, and then it just keeps on going. Number 15, never treat your subordinates poorly. Be respectful, because it's possible that one day you'll be reporting to them. It's possible that one day you become the subordinate. You become the person that is under them. Just be respectful. Trust me on that. It doesn't hurt to be respectful. Number 16, here's an average for you. So you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Now, a lot of people will disagree with that. Watch your surroundings. People that you surround yourself with. Reality is that you're just going to absorb from them, or they're going to absorb from you, or you're going to absorb from each other. So I hope that they are positive people and that they are people that are just going to uplift you, because if you're surrounded by negative people, it's tough. You know why? Because more often than not, you won't even realize it. And when you do, it's too late, because you wasted a lot of time. And like I said earlier, time is very important. For whatever reason, I skipped number 17, so I'm just going to do a quick voiceover. But number 17, you get back what you give off. Basically, you give good, you get good. You give bad, you get bad. I don't need to explain it. That's just how the universe operates. So yeah, off to number 18. Number 18, comparison is a recipe for mediocrity. If your goal is to be better than someone else, or even to be a better version of someone else, you'll never reach your true potential, because you'll feel like once you've reached that goal of being better than someone else, that's where your goal ends, right? So comparison kills different versions of you. Think about that. Number 19, question everything. And what I mean by questioning everything, I don't mean being negative and constantly asking, why is this happening? Why? It's not a complaint or a complaining type of why. It's more of like, oh, what is the thought process behind this? Why is this happening exactly? The more questions you ask, the more problems you solve. And the last thing or advice, number 20, if you never try, you'll just never know. The amount of people that tell me that they haven't even tried is beyond me. I know life can be risky. Certain things could be risky. You may be afraid to try a lot of things because you don't know, or because you don't fully understand what is happening. That's all right. Don't wait until it's too late to start. Just do it, and you'll see where life takes you. If it doesn't work out, and so be it. Doesn't work out. A door closes and then another one opens. So yeah, here are 20 things that every 20-plus-year-old should keep in mind. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's different. It's not gaming, but I really felt like this was something that I needed to get off my chest and that I really wanted to share. There are times where I myself just sit down and, I think about my life, and I listen to people as well. This video is a good example of listening and keeping your eyes open. While it is great to give advice, receiving advice is just as important, or probably even more important. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, thank you for listening, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to drop a like and Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao, ciao, ciao.